But that's what I wanted to show you. That is why you need the spring mod. Hey guys, so back today with another Chinese Mini X video. Today we're gonna get on topic of an actual mod for these machines. I've been getting several comments in the last couple weeks about something I did in another video, and that was talking about doing the spring mod. So a lot of you guys know what the spring mod is. So if you do, this video is probably not for you. But if you don't know what the spring mod is, or if you do know, you've heard of it, but you're not sure, you know, what it does or if it's worth it, that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to go out here, get a couple machines pulled out. I'm going to put them on a couple different machines. I don't know, maybe we'll just do two. One with, one without, show the difference, the benefit, and all that. So let's get right into it. So the most recent comment I got about this topic was, what is the spring mod? And that is kind of what ignited the thought of doing this video. You know, sometimes I forget that, you know, not everybody out there lives on the internet. Not everybody has Facebook. Not everybody even knows how to use Google, believe it or not. That is true. I get people from time to time that I talk to, and you know, they'll just call me. No Facebook message, no text message, nothing. They'll just call me and they'll say, hey, you know, just wanted to talk about this. I seen your phone number on Google. I Googled Chinese mini excavator near me, and your info popped up. And I talked to them a little while, and after talking to them, that's all the internet they do. They don't go outside of that. They use it to find stuff near them, and that's it. Once they find it and get a phone number, they're done with the internet. So it's come to my attention that not everybody knows what the spring mod is. So that's what this video is going to be about today. I'm sure most of you know, or if you either know or you've seen something about it. It's not, you know, it's not that serious, but it is an actual mod that is very useful and beneficial on these machines. All right, so before I get into showing you where the springs go and how to install them and that, I'm going to actually remove the springs from both of these machines. They already have them. I put them on everything that I get in that's of the lower grade quality machines, just to help my customers out. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the springs real quick, and then we'll do some movements and stuff without them, and then I'll put springs on one of them, and you can kind of see the difference. I don't know how it'll you'll be able to tell on camera, but we're going to find out together. So I'm just letting the machines warm up back there for a minute. This is it's a little easier to test and a little bit more effective if the machines are hot and the hydraulic fluid's good and hot. So while those are warming up real quick, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a second, let you know I finally got my Amazon Associates account set up. So in the past, I've been asked many times a link for a certain product that I've showed on the channel, and I haven't been able to. Well, I've been just telling people, but now I'm taking advantage of the Amazon Associates program. So for this video, I'm going to put a link down in the description for the springs that I use. They're right off of Amazon. Yes, I know you can. There's other guys that are making these, selling them, and that's fine. Buy them from them if you want to. But if you don't want to worry about trying to find them, just click on my link in the video. Yes, it's going to help me out. I appreciate it. But that's a little 10 pack, I think it is. You only need 8, so you get a couple extras. I've been using these springs for several months. Haven't had a customer with an issue. I haven't seen any issues. So, all right, so the first machine we're going to test today is the QK20R. This is a CFG Industry, AGT, whatever you want to call it. This is a 2-ton. Just kidding. It's advertised as a 20, but it's not. It's a 1-ton unit. I think it weighs 2,200 pounds. Anyways, this one's got the 23 horsepower engine. double gear pumps, swing, no swing boom. Yeah, swing boom. No swing boom on this one. But it does have the hydraulic thumb, 3-way valve, all that jazz. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on it. There's no springs on it. I took them off, so hopefully the audio will be good while this is running. You'll be able to hear everything I'm saying, but if not, I'm just gonna do a series of movements, and afterwards I'll talk about what we found. I'm gonna throttle it all the way up for the purposes of testing. Unlock my switch. Blade up. So there you go, just, you can't feather it, just the slightest movement and it goes. Not that bad on the dipper. Dipper's not that bad. Bucket curl, not really. It's mainly just your boom, and then your swing. Swing is definitely the worst. But now just imagine you're doing a digging motion. Of course, you would have the blade down. Gotta love them gear pumps. Gotta release everything to pull it back. So this particular machine, even without the spring mod, it's not terrible. The swing rotating the machine is by far the worst, and then the boom is pretty bad. But it's not that bad. It's not as bad as some. These two are not really good examples of machines that you need the spring mod on. Yes, it's beneficial to have them on these, but overall, they're not terrible as it is. Some of your other machines are just bad, and they have to have them. They're inoperable without them. These probably aren't those two, but it's bounciest ones I got sitting here. So these are the ones we're using today. So no, I'm not knocking these machines. Matter of fact, for auction units, the SDL E20 is probably my favorite, and the QK20 on the red model is probably one of my second favorites. The reason I said the red model is because they've got a yellow model now. It's come out in the last month or so, and I don't know what they did different, but I'm hearing lots of pump issues. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's all I know. But I've had a lot of the red ones, never a pump issue. For some reason, they've changed something on the yellow ones. But anyways, I went ahead and threw the springs back on this one. All right, the springs are on now. Try my left to right. See how much more manageable that is? Earlier I couldn't do a slow motion. Now I can feather it, watch. All right, so I'm pretty sure you can see the difference. Talk about that a little bit. So not only does, in my opinion, the biggest benefit of the spring mod isn't as much the jerkiness as it is just the overall controllability. That's not the right word, but with the springs, I can control the machine so much smoother and slower. Without the springs, there's not really any slow movements. It's I'm going to show you here in a second why that is, but all it is under those little handles, you've got a circle plate, right? And then you got 4 plungers, kind of like a cross, if you will, right? And so when you move the joystick one way, that plate pushes that plunger down. Well, with no spring, here, and here's the little springs. That's all they are. See if I can get you. That's all they are. So without these, you push that stick forward, and that fluid's nice and hot. That plunger just falls, and it just bottoms out, and the control just opens up completely, right? So what the spring does is it adds some tension, a little resistance. So you can't just easily just push it down and it completely open. Now it has to compress the spring to open the valve. So that's what the spring mod does. I'll show you now how to install this, and then we'll look over here at the SDLE20 without the spring mod. I would like to mention real quick, so I don't catch any blowback on this, is the spring mod is not my idea. I did not come up with this modification. I did hear about it very, very early on, and I ordered some. And ever since then, I've been a believer in them. I don't know who started it. I think it was just some guy on one of the Facebook groups. If you guys know, that's great. You can put it in the comments, and that way everybody can thank him, because that's a great idea. And I've seen some other people using stuff other than springs. I haven't, so I don't know how those hold up long term, or if they're better or worse. I've actually seen some people using hoses. I just kind of have my own thoughts about that. A spring compresses. A hose, I feel like it doesn't compress. So yeah, it's going to give when you put force against it, but it's literally constant force against it. I feel like you might wear something out or break a joystick using a hose. Just do the springs, guys. They're $8. All right. But hey, whoever come up with this idea, we appreciate you. Before we install the springs on this one real quick, I'm just going to do a quick little operation to show how it operates without them. Full throttle. Woo! Even with the blade down, that one's I'm just bumping the stick, all right? Watch. Watch my hand. Bring it back up. Just bumping the stick. But that's what I wanted to show you. That is why you need the spring mod. Yes, maybe I got a little carried away, but literally just moving that boom down again was the worst one. Left to right was not as bad as the other machine, but the boom was terrible. But you could see I would just start to just lower the boom, right? And it would go and jerk, and the machine would jerk, and it would make my hand jerk. So, whatever. But anyways, these little babies here, they get rid of that. To install those, all you got to do is come out to your machine, right on your control, pop this little boot up, okay? Then boom, you got full access. Here's your the circle thing I was telling you about. Plunger, 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 plunger. All you got to do, move a stick. If you want to put the spring on this one, move your stick away from it, slide it on. It's that easy. Boom. Now we've got tension. Same way, boom. Let's do the other two. Boom. Boom. If you don't have any grease right here, put a little grease on those. This machine's already got some, so I'm not going to worry about it. But it'll help help them springs from scratching those plungers. There you go. I'm going to do the other side, and then we'll hop back on it. All right, let's see what happens. Look how smooth. Oh, let me get my blade up. Look at that, I can feather it now. Slow as I want to go. Look at that, I can literally creep. Or I can go. All right, let's try the boom. Let's try it fast. Hey, I want you to notice too. Watch, I'm gonna do it again. A little jerk, but it didn't send me bouncing. But notice this, my blade is up. Earlier, blade up and even down. It was terrible. That's the spring mod, guys. That's all it is. Get these little suckers on Amazon. Like I said earlier, link in the description. If you order there, there's no discount or anything. It just helps the channel. We appreciate it. Like I said, we did get our Amazon affiliate program set up. So we'll have some more links in the future in other videos. I hope this video helped you. If you didn't know what the spring mod was, I hope now you understand. And I hope this helps you decide that whether you need it or not. These things are about $8 for a 10-pack on Amazon. There's some that are a little cheaper, but you do got to watch the ID and the OD. Just make sure you get the right ones. If you don't get the ones in the link, just make sure you get ones that match the link as far as dimensions and all that. You don't want any thinner than those, in my opinion. But I hope that you was able to see the difference. I really feel like you could. I felt the difference on the machine. So I hope that transitions well in video. But if you like this type of stuff, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe. This is just kind of a little bit of what we do on the channel. Chinese mini excavator reviews, test, mini skid steer test. We got a couple other cool things coming that are a little different you haven't seen before. We do have 2 new machines coming in this week sometime that you haven't seen on the channel before, but you may have never seen one at all other than a picture on Facebook. So excited about that. Like I said, that's all I got for you today on the little spring mod. Hit the like and subscribe, do all those things. Click the link if you want to order them, and we'll see you guys on the next one.